Probably overbought for Geonosis.
You never overbuy. What's up, everybody? Everybody tired of snow yet?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Not really had none over here, bud.
I don't know how long I'll stream, but I'm here. So you bought mass parts from Bricklink?
Yeah. I don't want to look at my bank statement for the last couple weeks.
What's up, Reed? What are you saying? Yeah about? Cliff?
Here's Cliff.
Cliff sent me a message about 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, said he's having dinner with the She-Devil. He's going to be a little late. Reed, since Saturday, I've worked 70-something hours. It's I'm more down.
What's up, dude, Jude?
Dude, Jude.
Hello, chat.
Matt's such a pro. He just says hi to everyone.
Oh, I'm done, Cliff. And we got like 6, 7 more inches of snow coming tomorrow.
They're saying 2 to 4. I didn't get 6 or 7. 2 to 4. Oh, shit. What? Crazy mistake.
What's up, Reed?
Well, if I'm going to make smart aleck remarks on bitter, might as well show up on the show, I suppose. Well, no, I'm digging through bins I was building today because I'm building train stuff. I need to build Mills stuff for the train show coming up, so I'm working on a couple corners. But I'm digging through bins looking for parts, and I'm like, and I think I pulled out probably one of the smallest, most expensive sets I think I've ever seen. So I'm pulling out, and I see this. Pull this cube out. This is that cube with like the Ninjago, that Superboy or whatever. And so I looked at a Bricklink. This is a $270 cube. I'm like, holy crap! I think I paid $6 for it. I'm like, crap.
Yeah, that's one we all should have just bought a bunch of. Because they were what, $10 regular price?
I found a bunch of them at Walmart or Target super cheap one time. I have the other one, but the other one I don't think is worth anywhere near this. I think it's because of that. I think it's because of the Superboy. It's got to be because there's nothing else in here. The Chima guys don't go for hardly much more than their stuff, so it's got to be him. I mean, but it was like, wow. I was like, God. I mean, I knew I had it, but I just had lost track of it. But I was like, well, I had Bricklink open, and I was like, wow, that's not right. That's the wrong part. Oh, not this. But yeah, I was like, wow, it's just like crazy. I mean, you still got to be able to. You still have to get it. So I mean, you still have to be able to sell it for.
Yeah, dude. The same storm is hitting you all tomorrow is hitting us.
I don't know when we'll get snow again. Maybe later this week.
way my wife talks, they done changed it for us. Now they're only talking 2 to 4 inches.
Really.
Still
up,
sucks
Jeff?
considering it's going on the foot we got Sunday.
Well, so December, one sold for $250, one sold for $270, and then one of these sold in January of this year already, $350. $350.
Dang.
It's crazy.
What's up, Scotty?
I do like this guy. I found this guy in the same bin. The old Batman with the fancy, like a Batman Gladiator. And this was kind of cool.
What's that go for? What's up, Jeff?
Oh, I didn't
Howdy.
look. I mean, it's old. It's what is this? This is 2017. It's not as old as you'd think. So, price guide. Well, price guide minimum 26. Average is about 65. And like with all the shipping issues, cheapest in the U.S. if there are any in the U.S. Nothing on the first page. So there's 50 items on Bricklink. And is there anything? And the cheapest in the U.S. is $85. Cheapest worldwide is $53.
That's still nuts.
It is. I mean, just considering. It's just a minifig pack. And now, granted, the older ones they had that were like just the 5 figs that they had in the stores, those aren't really as much. I mean, they're cool, but these because it's licensed. It's Batman. I mean, and if they're all unique figs, and you can't get them anywhere else, then that's the other kicker too. But I need to open it up.
You think it's got Toys R Us on it as well?
It does, yeah. It says limited edition Toys R Us. So I miss Toys R Us for all the cool things they did. That was kind of what made Toys R Us kind of cool. I mean, I will be looking. I mean, I'm still looking for polybags cheap, but I heard a little birdie say they were going to be. It's still not. It's going to be a while before they go super cheap. But I donated a bunch at Children's Hospital at Christmas. So, and if you look at my collection, you'll be like, where'd they come from? Because they don't look like they came from any of those bins. I have been buying some stuff on sale. Some of the stores have a lot of stuff. I just don't have a lot of money right now. So, I mean, I'm seeing stacks and stacks of stuff. So, like one of the Walmarts had like stacks of Dreams and the Disney stuff on sale. I mean, just all pretty much. I think it's all pretty much close to anywhere from 40 to 50% off. But it's just like, wow, just tons of stuff. It's just like,
what's up, Big Nate?
What's up, Nate?
I guess some of the cool ones, the Pop Star Bus, the new one, was like 57. I kind of like that one. There's some neat stuff out there. I mean, I've been kind of looking at new stuff. It's kind of wild. They're actually going to go back to. It looks like the carry cases. I thought it was kind of cool. There's a Friends carry case I saw one of the new sets this year. I thought that's pretty cool. I need to go back to that. I got a few real cheap ones sitting in my collection. Then, of course, I should have actually. If you look on Bricklink, the Jet, the X-Men Jet, which is way overpriced at $80, they're on sale. I think these were on sale for like $40, and I didn't pick one up. The figs alone on Bricklink are $40. And I'm like, well, crap, that's those deals where you sell the figs and have all the parts from the ship, which is dark blue. So.
Yeah, there ain't no clearance around here. What's up,
Really?
Nate?
I did buy some $5 sets, like the Darth Vader mech at one Walmart was $5, another one it was at $7, but the $5 ones I picked up just because if nothing else, they'll end up in the donation stuff if any of my lug members aren't looking for stuff. But Other than that, it's been the hunt for the wolf pack. Hunt for the wolf pack.
I haven't done any clearance searching in a while.
I mean, now because it's the new stuff came out, so Walmart's generally have stuff now for stuff. But then, I mean, it sounds like their fiscal year doesn't end until the end of the month. So, I mean, some of the heavier deals might come in February. So, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff they're clearancing out now. Especially if they've got any of that Disney stuff. I mean, that Disney Asha's Cottage. I mean, I've seen all over the place. I mean, anywhere from 35, 27. I don't know if I saw it cheaper than 27. If I did, I was like, I don't make money, can't do it. Oh, here we go. Hoosier will like this. Here we go. So, so I need to start with a short radius curve for sure, and then I got to make a long radius. So I just switched out all my mills all my mills snow plates are all double 9-volt because we're gonna go to a double metal oval, but just trying to build a.
Reed's gonna get into custom track.
Yep, actually, I already have. Oh, it doesn't show in that picture. I have a box of R104s, but I'm actually buying a box of R120s. So, yep.
We're building hopes and dreams, Clippy.
Yeah. See, these are the stores where I'm waiting for them to all go to like $1. They just have crap tons of poly bags, but they're all like $3. So.
Clippy, you can build. Join.
Hoosier, did you see? I got a purple with pink polka dots clear engine. Squirrel powered. That's version number 2. This is version number 1.
Have you put wheels on it yet?
Yeah, this one will have wheels. I'm just using the white plates, and then I'm using my clear plates and actually making it. These are 8 wide, so these aren't 6. This is an 8 wide engine because I'm actually laying clear plates down and building an edge outside the white. So it's actually it's actually 8 wide. So I'm using, and you'll love it, I'm using headlight bricks on the edge with the new 1x1 plate with clip and facing it upwards for the railings with lightsaber blades. So
Are those dark blue lightsaber blades?
Purple, the new purple. I don't like the new purple. New purple is kind of a smoky one. Then I have another engine too. I was working on too. But one of the guys in Chicago, my shenanigan brother, he built some clear engines and cars, and so I said, "Well, I'll build some stuff for your layout." So this one is also 8 wide. They're all 8 wide. So yeah, so this one's a little bit more squarey, but I mean, I actually use the iceberg for like the front type thing. That's just kind of playing with ideas. Since it's kind of hard to build an actual clear one, I'd need to use like some small like, some colored plate to have the bogey type stuff. But and I was like, well, this one seems kind of short, so I made a longer one. But actually, it's funny is the longer plates have the smaller holes in the middle, so if I put lighting in there, it becomes more interesting. And this one's got the first one's got the wrong technique. For like the fronts and stuff, I was just using headlight bricks with a plate. Whereas I forgot they have that new 1x2x2 with the. So I think, can I even pull it off? Maybe the backside here, maybe. So I put the other ones on the back there, but squirrel power. I don't think I can get a squirrel like a hamster wheel on the inside because there's not enough room on the back when I go narrow. So. We'll debut at Train Show in February. I'm doing train stuff. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I'm doing train stuff.
What's up, Yeti? What's up, Nate? Again.
I don't know when my city will ever get back on the table now.
Oh, I like that table though. Is that like a nicely built Lego table back there?
Yeah, I put a lot of thought and effort into it. Now, was I super knowledgeable? Maybe not. So I would like to redo it at some point.
Well, mine is 4x4s underneath plywood. And so there's a lot of where, my drill just didn't have enough oomph. I need to like do some taper, re-pull those screws out, do some taper holes and drill them down. So I can.
I did that with like everything.
So I'll build some new ones. I might need to build new tables for Colorado anyways. Because with a new show and only so much space, I might try to build something that is multi-tiered perhaps.
Well, I need to get like a planer and plane some of the edges and stuff.
Yeah, the next one I'd build was probably a lot better, I'm sure. Or have some kind of, if I do any kind of a section with a plexi so you can see underneath, I would probably have to.
Y'all put too much thought into it. Just slap them together like I did mine.
Well, I did slap mine together, but it doesn't. I can't slide stuff real easily, and I build a lot of big stuff, so it won't slide because it's not super level, or there's still screws that are kind of not flush inside the table. So, but you saw I guess I would say you saw my layout at Chicago, but you really didn't because nobody but myself actually shot a video of my Hope Castle part of the layout because everybody shot everything above and everybody shot below. That's why I was thinking if I could build another table somehow where I could just drop a plexi lid onto it and have maybe some recessed holes in the posts and some dowels or something stuck on the bottom of the plexi that would just drop it into place. And that way, if at a show, people could see underneath, possibly if there's not everything on top. I don't know. We'll see. But we have to look nice.
Make her stream with you.
Laxatives.
Then that means Cliff has to deal with the repercussions. I think you mean sleeping pill, Brett.
Not be clever.
No, because then she falls asleep and stays the night. It doesn't leave.
I think Lego has been listening to some of our streams. They probably will never admit it, but I think they have because I'm starting to see a lot of really small sets again, like $10 sets. I'm like, we've been talking about that for a long time on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. I'm wondering if they're actually listening. That's kind of nice to have some smaller sets again, like just smaller, cool sets that, but other than that, piece count prices this year, I'm looking at some of the new stuff going, my heart, I can't take this.
Well, it's been a while since I streamed, period. Thursday, Saturday, holidays and work.
You were live on Saturday for like an hour.
Yeah, at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yes, I saw that. I went looking later in the evening, like, oh, I missed that. Wasn't looking for that. It's a new Ninjago Dragons this year.
Bad thing about my job, I'm always on call.
I'm going back to driving. Actually, I'm going back to driving. I'll be going back start of next month.
Haley always does a good job.
$70. Oh, $70 for 668
Who's
pieces.
the best co-host?
Do what? Do what,
I
Brett?
said, hey, Haley does the best because she has the best co-host.
I know Matt does a good job.
You're the only one
Hoosier just went.
confused.
Already, get me woo.
Dude, I don't know. I haven't spoke to Haley since Saturday afternoon. I haven't talked to nobody since Saturday afternoon. Matt, a text message here and there, days after he sends it.
It's the days after. I was like, I thought it was.
I'm still waiting for a reply since before Christmas.
No, it was the same day. It was like 13 hours later, but it was the same day.
So y'all know I drive the plow truck. I got two hands. I got a hand on the steering wheel, a hand on the plow controls, and a hand on the spreader controls. I don't have time for the phone.
Now he just said he's got two hands, but he said he was using three hands. So where's that third? What's that third hand? Where'd that third hand come from?
So the plow,
he's smoking a cigarette. He's got to flick his ass.
The plow controls on a cable, and it's a little handheld thing.
Oh.
So I can work it like a joystick. The spreader controls down underneath the dash, so while I'm working the joystick, I'm pushing buttons on the spreader control. And
Who's that joystick?
And trying to drive. I took out two curbs, like 6 trash cans.
Nice.
So what you really?
How many mailboxes?
I have yet to claim a mailbox that I know of. If I hit one tomorrow, Reed, I'm blaming it on you.
Just don't hit the one that, somebody's got that nice brick wall right in front of it, in the wintertime, that temporary brick wall that they put up, so that, Oh, they got some, you see they have 54 projects for the next year. Hey, they got a modular hospital. Have they done a modular hospital yet?
Nope.
Wonder if that would I wonder if they'd put that as an idea set. Interesting. Probably not. They'll take the ideas from that and build one eventually, Yeah, there's a lot of people designing a lot of stuff out there.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and let y'all know right now. Y'all haven't felt anything until you catch a manhole cover with the snow plow at 40 mile an hour. You go from 40 to 0
Don't tell him
real quick. Hospital,
Old
arcade.
person 50.
I think it'd be hard for him to do a hospital in the modular. Post office.
I don't see an arcade.
Post office would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, here, I'll show you. It doesn't look like, well, maybe for Lego to do it, it looks like someone else was able to do it in a modular. Here you go. I'll present for you. So this is one of the this reached 10,000 supporters. I mean, it's a corner. And now that's a corner. So if they just did a corner, it'll probably be a while before they do another one. I think usually it's like every third model. So this is part of that. This is part of that 54 projects. They're looking at the third wave of 2024. So
yeah, I think the only way you could do a hospital as a modular would be a corner.
Look at that. Look at the ambulance even parks in the garage there on the first floor.
No, I think it would have to be like the corner garage.
That's what this is. This is kind of I mean, it definitely looks like 3 beds on that 3rd floor. Examination room, CAT scan, office. First floor's got the receptionist and the ambulance parking, and looks like a waiting room of sorts. Except the only kicker is, I wonder how you get from the. Or actually, no, that must be a gift shop. That's a flower shop. Yeah, because I say it's not a wait. It's not. There isn't many seats in the waiting room, but the flower shop next door makes sense. Buy flowers before you go to the hospital. So that's pretty cool. No, and if it's Hoosier, not doubles. Double won't be enough. It'll be tripled or quadrupled. It's going to be a high-rise hospital.
Reed, you buy the new modular yet?
Huh?
Did you buy the new modular?
No, it's funny as we laugh. I still got my brick bank sitting up here on this top shelf. I still haven't finished yet. I think I've only got 1 floor done on that sucker. I started working on that weeks ago. No, I don't buy them anymore. Once they traded away the greengrocer, gave away my cafe to Taylor, traded the fire brigade. I was like, I think once I started, doing good with them and trading them away, I was like, I'm done. I don't need them. And I build a custom one anyways. I build all custom. I have a PAL Cinema and a brick bank and I think that's it. I stopped buying them because they just, I didn't have a use for them. I mean, I have hundreds of other city sets that aren't as cool as a modular, but oh well.
I think I'm gonna stop buying city sets.
Airplanes now.
Huh?
I think I'm stopping buying city sets from now on. I don't know. The open back of the building just doesn't do it for me anymore. It just makes me feel like I need to buy like 2 or 3 of them and customize them. It's like I'd rather just build something custom from scratch then.
I
bought them for ideas, I think, back in the day.
I buy very few city sets now. Trains, like construction stuff.
Yeah, construction would be the only stuff that I buy now.
I'm not going to buy that new crane because that freaking thing is stupid, as big as it is. I mean, I was looking forward to it, and then it's like, one hole. That's not for me. I'll stick with my XXL cranes, which I have 2 of them from whatever the early 2000s. They're bigger than King Kong, but I mean they'll work a little bit better than that one. So.
Well, they come out with the farm line again. I'll buy the machinery and stuff like that. But
well, they did have that new 4+ one, so you kind of wonder if they were going to bring anything out for that. They had the 4+ with 2 sheep and stuff. I was like, wow, okay, you're finally getting a little smart. They
had a tractor. They had a couple of tractors.
Yeah, they need to do a little bit. They need to go a little bit bigger. But the problem is with the pricing now. They do another combine like what they did one year. I can't imagine how expensive that would be. I mean, that would be just kind of crazy.
That or they would be like Star Wars and downsize it. It looks bad.
Maybe dumb size it. Is that what you said? Dumb size it?
No, downsize it.
No, dumb size.
Basically, what they've been doing with like everything Star Wars is downsizing it. Most of them don't look very good.
We got a lot of stuff here, so yeah. I mean, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, they're kind of. I'm trying to remember if I even shot pictures of some of the city stuff on the shelf. They got the soapbox racers, which look kind of cool. I was like, that's kind of neat. That's a neat idea. They do have an ambulance, so they did an ambulance again. I saw that on the shelf, so I was like, okay, that makes sense. Oh, here we go. I did shoot a picture. They got a 4x4 off-road truck. I mean, it's okay. Ambulance is kind of cool. Another food truck. Another donut truck. Didn't they already do a donut truck? Or am I thinking of something else?
How about the camper?
Double-decker.
And there was something else that I bought.
So they got the new $10 sets. So they got like the soapboxes are $10. The little sports cars $10. I did like this one. Let's see if I can make this one. This actually did kind of look kind of cool. The mix and match one. The mix and match one looked kind of cool. Helicopter, truck, and like underwater. It's got that nice Bell helicopter, so and it's black, so you got you get your first building spots for maybe making a custom Airwolf, I suppose. So
So that
I mean,
the XXL crane, is that the real tall one?
no, the XXL crane is just like the one big one they just released, but instead
But
of
it can
that,
pivot.
it pivots. It's got like
Yeah, I had that one.
I think it's got 4 axles and it pivots, whereas the new one's got like 10 or 12 axles, and it's like, really? I mean, that's like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, a real truck even like that wouldn't work very well. I mean, that's kind of just crazy. So
Used it.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Yep.
2 of these. Because that's what it's from.
Oh, okay. Actually, so it's only 2 axles and 2 axles, but it's 4. Yeah, four tires. So yeah. So, but it's a nice. I got 2 of those.
2 of these. It would use 2 of these.
Yeah. I got 2 of those cranes, and then I got 1 sealed somewhere. I traded someone back in the day, probably for a bunch of CMFs, a series of CMFs back in the day when I was able to feel them and everything else. So, but the other one, the tower crane, was cool, the big tower one. But they've done that a couple times, kind of in some of the ideas sets and stuff.
They did it in the Bricklink Designer one, and then they had the really, really small one in the City line.
So
It was like legit just 2 support pillars. It was so terrible.
I got the tower crane, but it's 3 times the height.
Yeah.
Well, I had that one back in the day too.
One of the guys in Whistler has some huge skyscrapers, and his cranes are freaking enormous. Yeah, they need someone taller than me. I'm not the tallest guy not the tallest guy on the lug, and the one tall guy, he needs to be at the shows when they set that up, because it's like they'll get him on a ladder and still be barely tall enough.
Matt, how do I put my buildings together? With a ladder.
This is I think with an 8-foot ladder and a 7-foot dude. This is it's crazy when they do that stuff, but it's cool to see. Except when it's next to my Arctic stuff, and I'm like, that looks a little weird. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Let's see here. We got a video going right here. So this is there's his skyscrapers way up there. So yeah, they're up there. So cool stuff.
Did Scotty buy the new modular yet?
Haven't bought any 2025 sets.
Me neither, man.
I think I bought the camper and the donut truck. And I got
like 2 24 sets I still need to buy first.
There's a new camper? I don't know if I've seen that yet.
It's dark red.
Dark red camper.
I got 3 of the Wolfpack guys.
3? I got 9.
Yeah, but I've only found 1 store that had them.
I've found, I think, 3 stores or 4 stores that have had them. I think I found mine in 2 stores, and then a couple of them just were worked over. I did take a picture of an empty display, which is funny. It's like, empty display, nothing here. Then I go over to the shelf and I got a box, but the box had been worked through. Or no, wait, that was the one. I think I found a couple in that box. I think I dug and found 2. The first box I went through, I think I dug a couple out and then left them. But yeah, I mean, they just got to replenish. The nice thing is for a few more weeks here while I'm doing sales, I can go up north where there's a store that's probably 5 minutes from the big distribution facility up north. And so that store usually gets a lot of stuff because it's right, it's real close to the distribution place. And so that place usually always had a lot of stuff. So I think that was where I got most of my good D&D figs, and sometimes get lots of good poly bags and stuff. So, because it stays stocked. So,
yeah, I haven't seen a store around me that's had them except for the Lego store. I found the fresh case at the Lego store, so I bought all 3 of those.
I mean, I've seen stores where they've got the stuff ready for them. They just haven't put some of them out yet. So
I don't know. I talked about this Saturday, but I don't know if it was a Lego store thing.
mm-hmm.
If somebody sat in the back and scanned them all and put them all in order.
Maybe. I also heard some people talking like on Facebook where they were actually limiting too, where they pulled all the wolf pack out and they limited them. But I think I saw something where it might have been on one of the other streams or something where someone had gone into the store and maybe it was Wagner or no, who was it? It wasn't Wagner. Somebody went in and was in a store with somebody and they cleared it out. But I mean, it was. What was that? I think it was on a stream. Maybe it was one of the streams I was listening to, and they said they went into the store and they had like 10 or 12 guys ready to go. And they when they got to the counter, they can only buy 5. But there's no notes anywhere on the shelves, which is like, somebody in management screwed the pooch there because usually if they're going to put limits, they usually have that stuff out on the shelf. At least they did when I worked there. Maybe
I just wonder if it's somebody sat in the back at the Lego store,
maybe,
and scanned them because, like, you're looking at the full case. You picked the first one up and scanned it. Well, the next 2 was the same minifigure. Then you scanned the next one. It was a different minifigure, and then the next 2 was that same minifigure.
I think that's maybe how they're packing them because I saw a couple boxes. I think I found a couple boxes that were like that, like brand. I think the new ones are just like I think they're like that. But I think that's how they've done them in some series in the past.
So I'll help you out. If you're hunting Wolfpack, the bottom layer, the first 3 on the left.
I think that's maybe where I found some on the one. I was like, oh wow, okay, they're in the bottom. Okay. Yeah, that holiday camper van Hoosier looks pretty sweet, huh? Dark red, yeah. Yeah, it looks kind of nice. It doesn't have the fancy upper area, so some of them have that. Camping.
They're saying Scotty and Dude Jude are both saying that's how they were packed.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we'll start seeing more and more out there. It's just, it's. I mean, I got mine early. So actually, most of mine I got early. I hit a Walmart and they were out early, and that one might have had a boatload out. That one might have had a display and a dump bin or something. I don't remember, but yeah. I will probably have to pick up that modular galactic spaceship for City. That looks kind of cool. Might pick that up.
Well, at least that way we'll know whether the case has been picked through or not. If you walk up and look at the bottom and the first 3 on the left row are gone.
Yeah. Let me see. I actually had. They just need to do. Yeah, they just need to do it like this. They need to have. I wish I would have went back to this Walmart and said, "Hey, can I either get like the D&D sign or maybe even just that Lego cardboard box on top?" But this was like a huge display with a dump bin, and it was like in a kind of the shape of a dice on the bottom or something, but they had like back on the D&D fixer, they had piled in there and stuff. So Oh, 8 of each figure. So El Cobra says if you find the hanging one in the plastic hooks, it should have 8 of each figure. Now, I've seen 2 different sizes too, though. So I think I saw one store that had like the double, and that was where I think I found maybe a bunch of them. And then there was one where it was just a single hanging one. So This was at one of my Walmarts. Wish these would go on sale. I'd buy a bunch more of these if they were one like super cheap. The 3-drawer Sterilite, small one.
I bought a bunch of those a while back for like $2 a piece.
Yeah, I still need to get. I need to get more of those. The ones like that are in that colored bin. The ones that flip open that they used to sell separately in the stores. So I'm starting to put my figs in there, and that's a good one. So.
Like I checked Meyer yesterday. They still had D&D figs. Checked Kroger today. They still had D&D figs.
A couple of the Walmarts I've been to actually had the new reset set up, and they had both, pricing for both figs in the dump bins. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess they're expecting to have them both. I says that'd be pretty cool. I'd prefer if the D&D were on sale, like when I went to the one store and the sale ones went on, the space ones were on sale. I was like, that's kind of nice. And that'll probably happen in February, is my guess, if they still have them and they want to get rid and they need to get rid of them.
Like Saturday morning, I went to New Albany Walmart, and I bet they had 6 cases of D&D figs on the shelf.
Wow.
And then right beside those, behind the glass case, they had a 4-foot section of peg hooks that was nothing but D&D figs.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you go scanning for some stuff?
They get mad when you do it.
When they scan, really? When you scan them? No. Is it behind glass?
Yep.
Oh my God. I don't understand why they're doing that. That is crazy. So I guess that would be I think that's a single. I think that's a single. It's just one. I thought I saw I had one store where they had 2. It's a single. Oh, they don't have any pictures of doubles. I could have sworn there was some that had like a double. It's a single. Yeah, I think there was one that had double, but I don't know. Got too many pictures on my phone. Yeah, because the Dragon board people are still looking for it. I'm like, well, I mean, the Dean figs are stout there still. I mean, they'll probably be out there for a while. Yeah, I bought some sale Christmas candy and like 5 Dragonborns, I think it was 5. Or it might have been a couple Rangers. And I'm wondering, do people know, is the Rangers puppy, is that Rangers dog or small dog, is that supposed to be a wolf, or is it just supposed to be a gray dog? It'd be awfully cool if it was the puppy for the wolf. If it was a wolf puppy, that'd be kind of cool. Because then I'm just gonna freak out all the mother wolves with a crap ton of puppies. They got tons of the Rangers because of the Chima effect. I want to look at it before I buy it. Yeah.
Yeah, Scotty. When I tried it, it was before Christmas, and I was like, I don't have time to stand here.
Oh yeah, before Christmas, probably not. Maybe now.
I was like, well, you need to find somebody that can, or leave it unlocked.
Or better yet, tell them what you need to do is you need to have a lot of wasted space in this case and lay them all with their bottoms facing out. So we can just sit there and go, okay, I need this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Which ones were those again? Okay, go to the stack. Okay, I need that. The third one down in that stack. I need the 5th one down in that stack. I need the 3rd one down in that stack. So your imagination can be a wolf cub if you want to be. Well, that's good. It's going to be. Because I got crap tons of them. Because I think I have close to 40 of that adorable Adorable looking eagle. Did a little army building. Little bits of army building. I mean, definitely no army building other than the wolf pack in this this current series. Might get a couple more boogeymans. I was gonna get a few until I saw the sale sets. I'm like, yeah, I guess those boogeyman are going back. I'd rather get a couple sets for $5 than.
Yeah, I wish I'd have grabbed those from the Lego store when I was there.
Which one?
The Boogeyman.
Yeah, I mean, I think that might be. I mean, I think that's gonna be one of those maybe sleepers. Maybe people are saying the dinosaur guy, but no, this guy really. Hold on, I'll show you a much better. Because the thing I don't like about those is the fact that those your arms are built into that. This is probably the equivalent. Yeah, this green one is the without. It's an Army Man body, but it's a Crazy Bricks. So Crazy Bricks was doing them long before Lego started doing them. And the wing is just a nice piece like this. So you just that way you still have, if you had to have a figure, you still have actual arms you can use. So ooh. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, how did this go in? Oh, that's right. I can't remember how this goes in. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. I do this again.
Oh, I'm fading fast, guys.
Fading fast. This guy can't get back together. There you go. That's Genie right there. I did get some duplicates of a couple of things, thinking they'd be kind of cool, but they aren't as cool as I thought. It makes me see how people use the hamster with the tubes from the water slides to make a minifigure hamster thing. What do you got? What's Brett got there? What do you got there, Brett? Is that those small dinosaur thingies? The little dinosaur head thing? Yeah, pretty cool.
No, we just in front of me. Interesting.
Yeah, my Walmart, anything in the glass case,
Monday
they walk it up. They don't let you put it in your cart.
I think that's one of the reasons I stopped trying to search for clearance, because it's like I don't want to deal with Walmart and go and deal with a case.
I like El Cobra's commander's comment up there. He had a lady give him crap for scanning with the space figs. He was like, if I told you I'm buying them all, can I just walk away with them? You might find most of these later on a random case. That'd be something. Who should just go freaking grab? Says, well, I'll just take 10 of them. And then you walk out to the car, you scan those 10, you're like, oh, I kept 2. We're to walk back in and put, you can let that guy know, since he didn't want to stand there, he gets to put them back in the case now.
See, it's weird. I was in both my local Walmarts the day before Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just, their shelves were full of Lego.
Yeah.
And I was like, awesome. January 1st hits, the clearance drops, they'll have a bunch of clearance. Went back, they had clearance tags, but the shelves were wiped out.
And then they didn't have them they didn't have any kind of a clearance area anywhere in the store?
They don't. The Walmarts here, they keep all their Lego behind the glass.
Oh, you're right. So it's all behind the glass with the clearance tags, but there's nothing there.
Yeah. And
Don't they? Do they have glass? Do they have any kind of a glass clearance area anywhere in the store?
the New Albany one does, and there was I don't know, like that. I don't know what kind of car it was. It was a Technic car. It was like a Bugatti or something like that.
Yeah.
That was the only thing they had in there.
Because I mean, that's the thing is, I've seen places where they'll have the sale tag on the shelf, but they'll also have stuff in another area. And a lot of the Walmarts up here by me haven't done the glassing. I mean, like those pictures I showed earlier. I mean, that's like in a whole aisle of just clearance stuff. I mean, just aisles of clearance stuff. I mean, and all those stores probably have those aisles, but now if they've got the Lego behind glass, I mean, they might have those clearance areas. They've got to have one somewhere that's got glass in front of it. I mean, I'm guessing, or in the clearance, do the clearance area, everything like you said, everything's behind glass, or is it just certain? What's behind? Is it just certain things that are behind glass?
There's just certain things that's behind the glass in the clearance area.
Because that's just weird. Because I mean, the clearance areas in those stores around here are freaking huge. I mean, they just have tons of stuff in there.
Oh yeah, the clearance area is huge, but they got like an 8-foot section that's behind glass. So they put like their fishing reels and some of their electronic stuff in there.
Do
they still have a spider wrap on them?
Meyer is doing that. They'll put the spider wrap.
Not stop going to Walmart because employees didn't know how to get the spider wrap off, so they legit had to peel it off and just destroy the box. And it was like, well, now there goes. So the whole reason for me getting this was because it's on clearance and I wanted to read. Well, now I'm just gonna park it out.
Like Meyer had on their shelves all the City F1 sets.
Yeah.
Like 3 weeks early. And I went to grab one of the big F1 sets off the shelf to look at it. I couldn't get it off the shelf. It had that spider wire on the set, and then it was spider wired to the shelf.
That'd be the day that they'd have somebody over that section that can't figure out how to do that, and that's where you pull all these crisp $100 by the wall. It's like, wow, well, I was gonna spend all this money here. I guess I'll just take it over to frickin' Kohl's or something, spend the money over there.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be smarter than the average person. I'm gonna grab the one behind it. No, it was the same way.
Damn, wow, that's crazy. Wow. Well, that's just nuts.
Maybe they just saw you coming in, Hoosier.
Yeah, they knew he just wanted to look at it, stare at it. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's.
I think we're getting to that point because of all these shady whatnot sellers.
I haven't heard of that. What do they do? Are they just stealing and selling, or what?
I mean, I don't. You take a 17, 18-year-old kid, sells for hours at a time on whatnot every day. And they say that the reason they put them behind glass is because of the stock loss, people stealing it. You go open a box, pocket the minifigs instead of the whole set.
Yeah, I mean, luckily, most of the stuff I got that's old is all. I mean, it's old stuff. I mean, you're right. I'd be worried about some of the new stuff. Like, you're starting to see a lot more of that, of like the noodles and stuff inside boxes. I mean, I actually bought an old. I walked into Walmart and saw something in one of their sales sections or something. They had a 2021 set. This was a couple weeks ago. I'm like, holy crap, 2021 Ninjago set or 2020 or something. I was like, wow. And it was super cheap when I bought it, but I opened it right away. because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't, because it's that old. I was like, I want to make sure that it's not something that somebody took it and pulled shit out and changed stuff.
Bugs Bunny, but he must.
Like I'm not saying it's all your whatnot sellers. You got a 15, 16-year-old kid on there selling.
I mean, especially if they're new. I mean, unless he's buying lots. I mean, I laughed because I had some lady at one of my stops go, did I hear you're a Lego person, man? Yeah, I'm a Lego person. And she's like, yeah, because I got a big box of Lego for my kids that I want to get rid of it. I obviously said, well, I'd always be interested in it, but I mean, you could donate it. I mean, or you can maybe sell it by the pound or whatnot. I mean, it kind of was like, or not whatnot, but whatever you want to do. But I was kind of saying, I mean, do you have the instructions? Because that always helps too. Knowing what's in there kind of helps. I mean, that's wild because I'm building all these Mills plates now. And I'm like, maybe I need to go back to her and just tell her, I'll take, because if it's just even loose brick, I'll take that too. I mean, because it's just, I'm going to go through a lot of stuff. I mean, I might have to go back through all my collections and pull all just the brick out to use.
Yep, that's what I did
37
not too
open
long ago.
CMF got goat hunting on the last series. It's like that stuff is crazy, just opening stuff up. I mean, yeah, that stuff eventually, you're right, they'll eventually all have it. I hope not, but
Thank you.
that sucks.
So
problem with cardboard now is you probably can't hear it open as well as you probably could hear the crinkle container, the bags, because you can probably hear that open a little bit more than the cardboard. The cardboard probably, unless they've got a scissors. I mean, I carry a knife. I mean, hopefully they won't start getting us at the door with with like a freaking metal detector. Because I'm like, I can't.
I got lucky on the goats.
Uh-huh.
I found all my goats already open.
In that series, I'm kind of wondering why I didn't go back and get more of that stuff. I guess I must have been not paying attention or something.
All my bat lords
Yeah.
already opened. So I must have been
It's not
following
battle, Hoosier.
I must have been following the same person store to store, and they were looking for certain one to complete their set or whatever because they left the go-to figs behind.
I don't know. I mean, what was in that series? Like, what could have been in that series that would have been actually been.
Another reason I will never get into CMFs.
Well, I mean, there's still good stuff. It's just.
And I still buy random ones without scanning them because Jackson likes to open them and put them together.
Yeah, but there's always like one or two that you want, and everything else is just like a waste of my money.
I mean, I'm still buying full sets, but yeah, I mean, like they said, this series is kind of, I mean, at least for those of us that are kind of, that would find a use for most of the fakes, they're mostly city fakes. This is more of a city set type thing. It's not really, you got the one castle guy.
Yeah, what is cool?
It's mostly a city. So yeah. So series 25.
So
they were kids looking for the esports gamer.
So evidently last night, Jackson left a brick separator in the floor.
You're not covered by a guy.
And Charity found it the hard way and sent her to the ground.
Wow.
Who you gonna?
It's all right, buddy. It happens.
If I never where you go, say I go out of pocket, but you get everywhere.
They didn't buy enough of the series 25.
Glad it was her, not me.
No, guy. No.
You're wicked, Hoosier. For that, you
That's
deserve to step on.
That's not nice.
No.
All right, boys and girls, we hit the hour mark. I think we're gonna call this one done.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll stream Saturday or not.
You mean Friday?
I have spent like zero time with the family in the last 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
Saturday may be family time.
You don't want to wake up Sunday morning dead? Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah, probably a good thing. Probably, yeah. Family time sounds pretty good.
But we'll see what happens if we
All
don't
right,
end up
Cliffy.
doing one.
I mean, Hoosier.
Wait, the teenager leaves the room?
Go
The
there.
teenager leaves the room?
Huh?
Wait, the teenager actually leaves her room?
She was out when I started the stream. She was out here cooking.
What was she making us?
I think she made steaks. Ready to go over and see if she left any.
I made fudge last week. Get some of that sitting in.
So appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully I see everybody Saturday.
We'll see. You never
Bye,
know.
everybody.
Not.